This morning, on a national TV, I saw one of us talk about the issues that are ongoing in this county, the issues of protests. Honorable Speaker, I'm bringing in this because it ties to devolution at some point. And the honorable member, while talking on national TV, made a very, very misleading statement that RAILA used to own protest. And those were the specific words that one leader mentioned on a national TV. And Honorable Speaker, this leader, I'm surprised, mentioned RAILA's name so many times in the course of their presentation, even more than he mentioned his leader, who is the Lord of shares, Honorable Speaker. And the statement the leader made on record, on national TV, on Citizen, is that in the yesteryears, RAILA used to own protest. And I keep on asking myself, and I wondered, are these protests a contest? Is there a competition of who has done protest more than the other? Are we competing on whose protests are more magnanimous and which protests have caused the major damage? I want to state here, Honorable Speaker, that whoever made that statement, if you are competing with one RAILA Amolo Odinga, then you are not a good student of history. Because the protests that RAILA led were protests that had purposes. One of them, Honorable Speaker, is that the initiatives that one RAILA Amolo Odinga has made in this country has brought multi-party. The second is that the same initiatives that one RAILA Amolo Odinga made is what led to devolution. And I was surprised that the statement was being made by a senator who is a beneficiary of devolution, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I then ask myself, what is then the goal that you have for the protest that you now think you have succeeded and exceeded the protest that RAILA Amolo Odinga made? What is your purpose? Honorable Speaker, let me come back to his thinking. If he thought the protest that RAILA led to something like the handshake, then it had a purpose. If he thought that the protests RAILA led to a broad base, then he had a purpose. And that is why RAILA is of late calling for the conclave. I'm happy that one RAILA Amolo Odinga has mentioned and is on record saying that when you say Ruto must go, RAILA asks, go where? But I'm happy the same people have come to the same thinking. And they are saying that Ruto, the president, should now stay up to 2027. And so it means that is all what we have been saying. Honorable Speaker, I'm saying this because the devolution we are talking about, it is RAILA Amolo Odinga that has supported and initiated. But Honorable Speaker, when we come to these protests, I can see my colleague is signaling me that he needs some time. But I want to say that I have 20 minutes and I will use it successfully up to the end of the 20 minutes. Honorable Speaker, I also had a video that is documented when a honorable leader in this country wishes RAILA death. I want to say shame on you. Shame on you 10 times.
Senator Beatrice.
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
I want to remind you of the provisions of Standing Order 120 so that you confine your contributions to the motion that is before the House, and in reference to a specific issue like what you have said, make it to be within the relevance of the motion that we have, so that we utilize appropriately these standing orders as well as the time of the House.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm guided. Honorable Speaker, what I was saying is, why should a leader wish a magnanimous leader as Raila Amolo Odinga or anybody death? Honorable Speaker, may I relate to you a story as I wind up? One time we had a by-election in Homa Bay County, and one leader indicated that one of the contestants was an old man that would take people to a by-election soon. Honorable Speaker, I want to tell you that the next day we lost that same person who made that allegation. And that old man he was referring to, 7 years to date, is still alive. So life is a matter of, is on God, and it is God that gives life. Honorable Speaker, as I wind up, I want to tell our leaders that let us be responsive. We only have one country that we all have a duty to protect. We only have one country, and we must lead by example. Honorable Speaker, I support this petition, and I want to laud the petitioner, and I want to say that Kenya is indeed a democratic country that gives everybody space to bring their issues up, and I want to say that I support. Thank you.